The apex hunter finds his perch, the wind a whisper against the rock face, measuring distance precisely.
Patience is his weapon. Every movement calculated, minimizing signature, becoming one with the unforgiving landscape now.
Target acquisition is underway. Communication is silent. A necessary bond forged in extreme conditions, maintaining vigilance. Mental fortitude under pressure defines the mission. Calculations run like clockwork. Absolute precision is paramount always. Movement in the valley, the target is unaware of the silent, unseen eyes watching from the high ground always. Maximizing stability is crucial. The apex hunter molds himself to the earth, preparing for the moment of truth now.
Breath control governs the shot, slowing the world, finding the perfect rhythm. Mind clear, focus absolute.
Reticle locked, the wind, the distance, the drop, all neutralized in this single, intense moment of waiting.
The shot breaks cleanly, a momentary vacuum of sound, the projectile speeding toward the distant, unseen objective.
Shot verified, threat neutralized, the hunter remains vigilant, scanning for secondary targets or any emergent reaction now.
Infiltration is immediate, the mantra is simple. One shot, one kill, relocate, disappear completely without trace.
Moving like a shadow, the rugged terrain is his ally, utilizing every contour for maximum concealment now.
The exfil bird is coming, maintaining situational awareness. The silent hunter focuses on the pre-planned rendezvous point now. A moment to confirm readiness, gear check complete, communication established. The final leg of the mission underway now. Endurance is key in this unforgiving heat. Managed as the hunter pushes forward, driven by unwavering resolve always. Sierra Mike, this is Ghost. Package is secure, RV point confirmed, awaiting your arrival now.
The mind races, reviewing every detail, learning from the experience, already preparing for the next unforeseen assignment. The desert fades below, a silent witness to the unseen operation. The weight of the mission settles temporarily now.
Weapon integrity check. The rifle is an extension of the will, requiring constant care and absolute meticulous preparation, always.
Every piece of gear is vital. Securing equipment ensures readiness for immediate deployment should the unexpected arise now.
Mental fortitude is the bedrock. The sniper's mind must be a steel trap, processing pressure into effective action always.
The team operates as one unit. Mutual respect and trust are unspoken constants in this high-stakes environment now.
Returning to base, the mission shifts from the field to the debrief, analysis, and preparation for the cycle's repetition now. Hitting the ground running, the immediate transition back to mission control is seamless and highly necessary now. Debriefing is next. Every detail from the field must be recorded and analyzed for intelligence gathering immediately now. The exchange of information is critical. The sniper's perspective provides irreplaceable intelligence on enemy movements always. Detailing the shot sequence and environmental factors is essential for future mission planning and complete success always.
Weapon maintenance is a ritual. The tool of the trade is treated with absolute reverence, ensuring flawless performance always. Every millimeter is scrutinized. The heart of the weapon must be pristine, ready for the immediate call to duty now. Reassembly must be flawless. The margin for error is zero when operating at extreme distances in the field always. Preparing for the next deployment, the camouflage must match the future environment perfectly, eliminating the hunter's outline. Analysis of new intelligence, anticipating the enemy's next move, predicting the optimal engagement points with precision always.
Physical endurance is non-negotiable. Maintaining peak condition ensures the stamina needed for prolonged, demanding operations always.
Mental resilience is trained just as diligently, controlling the internal environment in the face of absolute external chaos always.
Technology aids precision. Calibrating every instrument ensures that the data inputted into the system is flawless always.
Vigilance never rests. The hunter protects his own, scanning the perimeter for any signs of immediate approach or compromise now. Sustaining the body is as crucial as maintaining the weapon. Proper fuel for the intense demands of the mission, always.
Continuous learning is paramount. Mastering the science of the shot is the ongoing responsibility of the highly dedicated Apex hunter now. Ammunition quality is absolute. Every round must be meticulously perfect for the long, crucial flight to the final objective now. Insertion planning is a complex art. Minimizing exposure while maximizing stealth is the constant objective now. Every strap, every buckle, every pound accounted for. Silent, comfortable movement over long distances is absolutely necessary always.
Finding the stillness before the storm, managing the anticipation, the mind remains calm, centered, and completely ready always.
Vigilance during transit is mandatory. The enemy can strike anywhere, requiring constant readiness and tactical awareness always.
Hitting the ground, rapid deployment, and immediate security posture are hallmarks of Tier 1 operational procedure always. The infiltration begins. Every step is deliberate, minimizing the disturbance, blending seamlessly with the environment now. Climbing the high ground, enduring the physical demand, the pursuit of the perfect vantage point is his sole relentless focus now.
The peak is reached. Surveying the final path, the silent hunter plans the last, most critical moments of the forward approach now. Building the nest, the firing platform must be absolutely stable, eliminating any potential movement during the critical shot now. Final adjustments complete, the rifle is a fixed point, the hunter merges with the earth, ready for the long, arduous wait, always.
The wait is the test of the mind, cataloging patterns, observing subtle changes, searching for the predictable operational vulnerability now. A momentary change in routine, the alert hunter recognizes the vulnerability. The window of opportunity is slowly beginning to open now.
Target identity confirmed, the ethical parameters are met, the calculated variable finalized, preparing for the strike now. Mind clear, body still, the 3 seconds of truth approach, the world narrows to the reticle and the single most critical task now.
Controlled explosion is brief, the result absolute. The projectile is on its way, fulfilling its long-range silent purpose always.
Splash. Target is down, switching to exfil posture.
Packing up swiftly, the sniper leaves nothing behind, the hide site reverts to its natural state, evidence completely erased always.
Night movement demands precision. Relying on skill and pre-mission planning, the hunter maintains a flawless, steady bearing, always.
The physical and mental tax is immense. Pushing past the limits, the sheer will of the dedicated hunter prevails now.
Final security check complete, ensuring the path is clear. The rendezvous point is approached with absolute caution and professionalism always.
Extraction signal sent, the hunter melts into the shadow, awaiting the final pickup to complete the complex operational cycle now.
Mission accomplished, the silent, deadly work is done, and the Apex hunter begins the journey back to operational base once again now.
The tension slowly releases, but the vigilance remains. The Apex hunter knows that the true threat can emerge at any point now.
Observing the periphery, even when returning, the sniper's eyes are constantly searching for anomalies or hostile intent, always.
Reviewing the data, the mental fortitude check ensures the lessons are cemented, refining the complex process for all future engagements now.
Preparing for handover, organization ensures efficiency, and the quick transition back into the operational rhythm is paramount upon arrival always. Returning to the wire, the professional entry process marks the official end of the field deployment, security protocols strictly adhered to always. Gear offload, the primary weapon is always protected, treated as the irreplaceable and most vital piece of mission equipment now. Initial report delivered, the critical information transfer begins, setting the stage for the formal, detailed intelligence debrief to follow now.
Washing away the environment, a brief reset for the body, preparing the Apex hunter for the mental demands of the required debriefing now.
No part of the system is neglected. Secondary weapon and sensitive optics receive the same rigorous cleaning and preparation always. Detailed AAR begins. Every element of the mission is scrutinized.
identifying success factors and lessons for maximum future optimization now. Explaining the ballistic solution, the interplay of environment and projectile physics is meticulously detailed for intelligence collection now. Field observations are critical intelligence. Reporting on enemy TTPs helps protect future friendly forces operating in this complex area always. A final summary of efficiency. Identifying areas for personal refinement is key to maintaining the high standard of the Apex Hunter always.
Refueling the system. Proper rest and nutrition are essential components of maintaining the intense mental and physical readiness always.
Processing the solitude. Recording the experience in isolation. Separating the duty from the self is a necessary mental discipline now. Sleep is a tactical priority. Brief rest allows the Apex Hunter's mind and body to reset, fully preparing for the next unforeseen requirement always.
Morning training begins. Pushing the body ensures peak operational readiness, shaking off the residual fatigue from the intense mission always. Validating the zero. Cold bore accuracy is paramount, ensuring the first crucial shot of the next mission hits its designated objective always.
Training for unpredictability, mastering rapid compensation ensures that no environmental factor can compromise the mission's absolute success, always.
Analyzing the group, striving for perfection, every millimeter of deviation is studied for the continuous improvement of personal lethality always.
Teaching mental fortitude, explaining how controlling fear and managing pressure is the true mark of an elite, reliable Apex Hunter always.
Training future hunters, sharing the hard-won lessons of operational stealth. Emphasizing the importance of blending into the challenging urban environment always.
New mission brief arriving, the process begins again. Analyzing the threat, formulating the approach, accepting the next dangerous assignment now.
Developing the strategy, minimizing risk while maximizing the lethal advantage is the cornerstone of every meticulously planned sniping operation always.
Adapting to the environment, selecting the necessary specialized gear ensures survivability and operational capability in any challenging climate always.
Night vision is a force multiplier. Testing and calibrating complex thermal optics ensures the hunter remains lethal and completely unseen after dark, always. Loadout balanced perfectly, distributing weight correctly is vital for the long, strenuous movements required for silent, successful infiltration, always.
The team moves out, silent understanding between the hunter and the spotter is the foundation of their absolute shared operational success, always.
Heading back out, the continuous cycle of deployment defines the Apex Hunter's existence. Always moving towards the designated objective location now.
Visualizing the terrain, anticipating movement, mentally selecting key vantage points, and calculating new complex ballistic challenges now.
Preparing for the cold, surviving the extreme elements is the first requirement for executing the high altitude mission successfully always. Hitting the ground fast, immediate dispersal, and securing the area is critical after the high-risk, dangerous insertion maneuver now.
Pushing through the deep snow, every step is a monumental effort, battling the terrain and the intense, unforgiving, bitter cold always. Blending into the white landscape, the ghillie suit adapted for snow makes the Apex Hunter virtually invisible to the naked, unsuspecting eye always.
Building the Arctic nest, careful insulation of the weapon system is vital for preventing the cold from compromising the complex internal mechanics now. High-altitude precision demands extreme calculation. Air density and extreme temperature are factors requiring absolute, flawless compensation always.
The long wait in the cold tests the limits of endurance. Mental discipline overcomes the physical discomfort. Movement spotted below, the silent intelligence flows seamlessly between the hunter and the spotter, maintaining perfect coordination always.
Reticle placement finalized!
The shot is away. The projectile traces its unseen, high-altitude arc toward the distant, unsuspecting target with flawless, deadly intent always.
Splash. Target neutralized. The clock begins for immediate exfil hide sighting.
Erasing all evidence, the professional hunter leaves nothing behind, and the snowy mountainside reverts to its pristine, silent, natural, deadly state now.
Navigating the difficult descent, specialized gear enables rapid, secure movement over treacherous terrain, maximizing the lead time for escape always.
The mountain tests his limits, relying on sheer mental fortitude. The Apex Hunter pushes forward, driven by the critical need for silent escape now.
Extraction confirmation received. The hunter prepares to leave the high ground, transitioning from the cold mission zone to the final designated pickup area now.
Final minutes of exposure. The perimeter is locked down. Scanning for any immediate, unforeseen threat until...
Secured inside the vehicle, leaving the desolate, unforgiving cold behind. The long journey back toward the base and mission debrief begins now.
First phase of post-mission maintenance, removing moisture and immediate grit from the critical weapon components prevents complex damage always.
The route is mentally logged, every terrain feature, every risk point is stored, valuable intelligence for any future operational requirement, always.
Back inside the perimeter, adherence to strict protocol is constant, ensuring the security of the entire operational base at all times now.
Deep clean commences. Neutralizing the corrosive effects of cold and moisture is vital for preserving the absolute accuracy of the rifle always.
Precision inspection, every component is rigorously checked, ensuring that the extreme environment has not compromised any critical internal function always.
Specialized lubrication is essential. Preventing seizure in sub-zero temperatures ensures the weapon will function flawlessly in any potential future cold environment always. Reporting the conditions, the effect of extreme altitude on ballistics provides critical, unique data for future operations conducted high up now. Sharing intelligence on TTPs, the sniper's view reveals unseen, critical operational patterns that inform the wider, complex strategic mission always.
Mental resilience defines the success. The ability to remain still and execute under maximum environmental and operational pressure is the true advantage always. Practical camouflage lessons, demonstrating the absolute necessity of seamless total environmental integration to remain completely undetected by any observing enemy always.
Training for stillness. Immense core strength is required to maintain the steady, absolute firing position for the extended periods necessary always.
Mastering the internal system, controlling the physical responses to stress is the essential, core component of the sniper's mental edge always.
Ammunition craftsmanship, controlling every variable in the bullet's construction, provides the essential consistency required for extreme long-range accuracy always.
Training in the virtual environment, sharpening identification skills under stress, prioritizing threats in complex scenarios before the mission actually begins always.
Mastering contingency, being prepared for the unexpected allows for rapid, effective, survivable response when the complex primary plan fails now. Final preparations complete, the rifle is a ghost weapon, visually minimized for the next specific operational area, and immediate deployment always.
Final confirmation received, the internal focus locks onto the objective. The Apex Hunter is mentally committed to the successful execution of the complex mission now.
Insertion via ATV, utilizing the high-speed ground vehicle to cover vast, rugged distances quickly, reaching the target area undetected always. Moving fast but cautiously, high-speed travel requires heightened awareness for unexpected threats and immediate operational reaction now.
The slow approach begins. Leaving the vehicle behind, the stealthy hunter moves toward the final position with extreme operational caution always.
Observation established. Monitoring the target's daily routine reveals vulnerabilities, providing the critical data needed for flawless execution always.
Patience is the ultimate weapon. The long, challenging wait requires maximum mental control, enduring the stillness for the brief, violent moment of action now.
Detailing the pattern, every movement is recorded, building a complete picture of the network surrounding the primary objective now.
Moving to the final location, the urban environment demands extreme stealth, utilizing shadows and building contours for perfect concealment always.
Firing platform established, minimizing signature. The sniper ensures the position is absolutely stable, blending perfectly with the rooftop structures now.
Final calculations verified. Even in the urban air, the density and temperature require compensation for the long, precise final trajectory always.
Achieving the perfect internal stillness, waiting for the target to align with the critical window of opportunity for the precise shot now. Shot executed flawlessly, the projectile finds its mark. The objective is neutralized. The immediate focus shifts to silent escape now. Leaving the position immediately, speed and silence are critical, ensuring no reaction force can pinpoint the lethal origin of the complex shot always. Evasion is primary, moving through the urban maze like a phantom, utilizing complex architecture for complete concealment and silent, swift escape always.
Traction signal sent, the hunter finds temporary, secure cover, the mind already reviewing the mission for any potential unknown compromise now.
Boarding the transport, leaving the complex urban environment behind. The silent journey back to the forward operating base begins now.
Accounting for all assets, every piece of sensitive equipment is checked, ensuring no operational signature is left behind in the urban combat zone always.
Back at the operational base, transitioning from stealth to security protocols, the highly disciplined hunter adheres completely to the necessary base procedures now.
Post-mission maintenance is primary. Immediately cleaning the critical areas ensures the urban grit cannot compromise the absolute accuracy for the future always.
Analyzing the impact, confirming the secondary operational effects, and understanding the immediate enemy reaction is crucial intelligence for future planning always. Finding the quiet center, allowing the mind to detach from the violence, is a crucial mental discipline for the long-term sustainability of the demanding mission always.
Training for speed and reaction, maintaining peak physical conditioning ensures the sniper can respond to any immediate, unexpected close-quarters contingency always.
Communications are vital. Ensuring secure, flawless transmission is mandatory for coordinating complex team movements and maintaining absolute operational security always.
Art of reading the mirage. Interpreting the heat distortion provides critical, real-time wind speed data for ultra-long-range precision always. Mastering the angle, compensating for the shift in gravity's effect is crucial for flawless execution when shooting up or down steep inclines always.
Preparing for maritime deployment, studying tidal patterns and water movement ensures the apex hunter can insert silently and flawlessly from the sea always.
Adapting the loadout, protecting the sensitive gear from salt and moisture is critical for mission success in a challenging coastal environment always. Protecting the weapon, meticulous application of anti-corrosion compounds ensures the rifle remains absolutely functional despite the extreme corrosive salt water always.
The mental rehearsal is final. Visualizing every complex step of the insertion ensures a flawless and immediate reaction to any emergent threat now. Moving across the dark sea, the speed of the insertion craft maximizes stealth, delivering the apex hunter close to the critical, designated objective now.
Into the cold water. Maintaining absolute silence during the complex coastal approach is critical for the success of the mission always.
Utilizing the ocean's noise, the sound of the surf masks the movement, ensuring the hunter breaches the complex coastal defense line completely unseen always. Transitioning inland, the change in environment demands a shift in movement technique, maintaining the extreme low operational signature now.
Site established. Securing the weapon from the high humidity is critical for maintaining the complex, sensitive mechanisms for the precise shot always.
Calculating the lead, engaging a moving target at extreme range requires complex prediction of velocity, factoring in the challenging ship's movement always.
Finding the perfect moment, the confluence of the target's movement and the hunter's absolute trigger control defines the final, successful, complex, lethal outcome always.
Target neutralized on the water, the mission objective is achieved. The hunter begins the complex process on rapid silent exfil immediately.
Leaving no trace behind, the coastal forest returns to its silent, natural state. Moving swiftly to the exfil point, utilizing the deep cover to maintain total concealment until the moment of the complex water pickup is absolutely necessary now.
Retrieval signal confirmed. The silent transport approaches through the waves, ready to extract the successful hunter from the hostile coastal zone now.
Back on the water, the silent departure is underway. The hunter reflects on the success of the complex maritime operational objective, always.
The mission is a memory. The coastline fades into the distance. The hunter focuses on the immediate post-mission debriefing and complex maintenance now.
Saltwater contamination is primary threat. Immediate, thorough cleaning is essential to prevent rapid corrosion of the precision weapon system always.
Returning to the harbor, the secure entry process marks the transition from field operation to the important, necessary post-mission phase now. Drying the gear completely, the equipment must be perfectly dry and ready for immediate deployment in the next, often unexpected, operational area always.
Maintenance required. Eliminating all corrosive saltwater traces from the internal mechanics is non-negotiable for preserving long-term weapon accuracy always. Reviewing the maritime shot, analyzing the target's movement, and the successful lead compensation provides invaluable data for future, similar complex engagements always. Field intelligence gathered, identifying and reporting on coastal defense vulnerabilities is key to planning future, more complex, operational infiltration attempts always.
Always prepared for the unexpected, the essential kit is ready for the immediate grab, ensuring minimal delay for any sudden, critical call to duty always.
Mental resilience is the advantage. Managing the intense stress ensures the apex hunter's complex decision-making remains sharp for the next demanding operational phase always.
Training for versatility, mastering rapid target acquisition and transition ensures the sniper is effective across diverse, complex operational theaters always.
Analyzing the jungle threat. Complex concealment and movement challenges require specialized planning for successful infiltration into the tropical operational area always. Adapting the ghillie suit, maximizing the use of natural, specific foliage is paramount for seamless, total concealment within the complex jungle environment always. Protecting the sensitive optics. High humidity and driving rain pose constant threats, demanding absolute, thorough protection for flawless long-term operational performance always.
Final brief on the jungle target. Understanding the precise window of opportunity is crucial for a rapid, lethal strike in the dense, unforgiving tropical environment now.
Insertion via air, flying low and fast to minimize detection, delivering the silent hunter close to the complex, challenging jungle operational area now.
Hitting the jungle floor, immediate concealment is mandatory, blending instantly into the dense tropical environment to begin the silent, difficult infiltration always. Infiltration through the dense jungle, every step is calculated to maintain absolute silence, avoiding the numerous noise traps inherent to the operational area always.
Observation established. Monitoring the camp's routine reveals the critical window for engagement, timing the shot for maximum surprise and total lethality always.
Building the jungle nest, clearing the critical line of sight without disturbing the dense overhead canopy ensures the position remains perfectly hidden and lethal always.
High humidity affects the ballistics. The apex hunter's calculations account for the dense air, ensuring the long-range shot
Enduring the stillness, ignoring the discomfort of the biting insects, the mind remains absolutely focused on the target, waiting patiently for the precise moment always.
Target acquired. The brief critical window is open. The hunter prepares for the sudden, rapid transition.
Shot executed, the threat is neutralized. The hunter immediately begins the rapid, silent process of extracting from the dense, hostile jungle environment now. Erasing all evidence, the jungle hide is completely restored to its natural state, leaving absolutely no trace of the deadly, brief presence always. Invasion through the complex jungle, utilizing the dense tropical cover to maintain total concealment during the entire necessary operational departure always. Battling the environment, enduring the physical tax of the tropical jungle, the hunter maintains the relentless, steady pace toward the final pickup always.
Secured inside the aircraft, the hunter maintains final vigilance, scanning the receding jungle perimeter for any signs of immediate, unseen pursuit always.
The jungle fades below, the unforgiving environment remains behind. The hunter focuses on the immediate post-mission debriefing and complex maintenance now.
Immediate jungle maintenance. Rapidly addressing the effects of extreme humidity is vital for preserving the long-term, absolute accuracy of the precision weapon always.
Back inside the wire, adhering strictly to all security protocols, the highly disciplined hunter ensures the safety of the entire operational base at all times now. Deep maintenance for the jungle. Every internal component is rigorously cleaned and dried to eliminate moisture and prevent corrosion for the future always. Analyzing the shot through foliage, the effects of dense vegetation on projectile flight provide essential data for future complex engagements in similar environments always. Reporting on enemy TTPs, providing the critical field intelligence necessary to inform and prepare future friendly forces operating within the complex jungle environment now. Preparing for the next unexpected call, maintaining immediate readiness ensures the apex hunter can deploy with minimal delay to any emerging operational area always. Recovery is critical training. Restoring the body's strength ensures the required stability and endurance for the next demanding, long-duration operational phase always.
Mental rehearsal of the urban shot, visualizing the complex external factors and internal control ensures flawless execution when the actual opportunity arises always.
Absolute barrel integrity check. Ensuring the crown and rifling are pristine is vital for maintaining the complex, absolute long-range accuracy always. Teaching the foundational skill, mastering range estimation without technology ensures operational capability even when complex electronic systems unexpectedly fail completely always. New HVT profile received, the focus shifts instantly. The hunter begins the complex analytical process for the next operational phase immediately now. Planning the mountain infiltration, selecting the safest, most silent, high-altitude route is crucial for achieving the necessary, decisive vantage point always.
Preparing for extreme altitude, specialized gear and oxygen support ensures complex operational capability in the thin, unforgiving air of the mountain peaks always.
Final optic calibration, ensuring absolute zero for the complex high-altitude ballistics is mandatory for the precise execution of the demanding operational requirement always.
Heading to the high ground, the ultimate test of endurance and precision awaits the hunter in the thin, unforgiving air of the challenging mountain peaks always.
Climbing the high face, every movement is precise, conserving energy and minimizing the signature.
Building the high altitude nest, the firing position must be an absolute fortress against the intense freezing wind for the decisive, precise shot always.
Extreme high altitude ballistics, compensating for the thin air and severe wind, requires absolute, complex.
Enduring the cold and glare, the test of the mind in the complex mountain environment is paramount, maintaining absolute focus for the critical, decisive moment always.
The perfect brief window is open, the hunter achieves absolute internal stillness, controlling the body's tremor for the complex, long-range, high-altitude strict now.
Flash!
Shot executed flawlessly, the objective is neutralized. The hunter immediately begins the rapid, silent.
Erasing the operational signature, the high-altitude hide is completely restored to its natural, pristine, unforgiving, complex state always.
Rapid descent underway. Utilizing complex climbing skills to move quickly and safely down the difficult terrain is key to the complex exfiltration now.
Battling exhaustion and cold, relying on sheer mental fortitude to maintain the relentless pace toward the final, complex extraction point always.
Extraction signal confirmed. The high-altitude transport approaches, ready to lift the successful hunter from the complex, deadly high mountain zone now.
Secured inside the specialized aircraft, leaving the complex high-altitude environment behind, the silent journey back to the main operational base begins now.
The mountains fade below, the complex mission is complete. The hunter prepares for the necessary maintenance and detailed debriefing phase now.
Back at the main base, transitioning from the high-risk field operation to the security protocols, adhering strictly to the necessary complex base procedures now. Deep maintenance for the extreme cold. Every internal component is rigorously checked and lubricated to prevent corrosion and ensure future operational function always. Analyzing the mountain shot, the effects of complex valley wind dynamics provide essential data for future high-altitude, long-range engagements always. Reporting on enemy high-altitude TTPs, providing the critical field intelligence necessary to inform and prepare future friendly forces operating within the complex mountain environment now. Maintaining immediate readiness, ensuring the specialized cold weather kit is fully resupplied for the next rapid deployment to any cold operational area always. Recovery is tactical. Ensuring the body rapidly recovers from the extreme mountain mission is vital for maintaining the high operational tempo always.
Mental rehearsal of the desert shot, visualizing the complex external factors like mirage ensures flawless execution when the actual opportunity arises always.
Testing new technology, ensuring the new atmospheric sensors provide absolutely reliable, real-time data for future complex, long-range engagements always. Training for movement, mastering the complex calculation and execution for a moving target is essential for maximum operational versatility and lethality always. New urban mission brief received, the focus shifts instantly. The hunter begins the complex analytical process for the next operational phase immediately now. Planning the urban infiltration, selecting the least observable, most lethal overwatch position is crucial for achieving the necessary, precise, decisive shot always.
Adapting the ghillie for the city, blending into the complex, sharp angles and concrete colors ensures the apex hunter is completely invisible against the urban backdrop always.
Night vision calibration, compensating for the complex city light pollution is vital for maintaining the thermal edge in the challenging low-light urban environment always. Final checks complete. The apex hunter is loaded and ready, mentally focused on the complex task of infiltrating the dangerous, unsuspecting urban environment now.
Urban insertion underway. The hunter relies on covert transport to reach the proximity of the target zone, maintaining total, necessary operational stealth always.
Infiltrating the city maze. Moving like a shadow through the complex urban network, the hunter gains access to the final, hidden overwatch position always.
Ascending to the vantage point, complex climbing techniques enable access to the most difficult, unobservable rooftop position, undetected by the unsuspecting target always. Firing platform established, positioning the weapon for the difficult, complex urban angle requires absolute, precise geometric calculation for a successful shot always.
Final urban calculation. Complex air currents and city thermals require minute compensation for the long range, absolutely necessary critical urban shot always.
Enduring the urban hold, ignoring the complex city environment, the mind remains absolutely focused on the target, waiting for the necessary window to open now.
Shot executed flawlessly. The objective is neutralized. The hunter immediately begins the rapid, silent descent and complex extraction from the city now.
Back at street level, the hunter emerges into the shadows, moving swiftly and silently toward the final, complex extraction point for immediate departure.
Secured inside the transport, leaving the dense urban environment behind, the silent journey back to the main operational base begins once more now.
Reviewing the urban complex shot, analyzing the critical factors ensures the lessons are cemented, refining the complex process for future necessary operational success always. Back at the main base, transitioning from the urban field operation to the security protocols, adhering strictly to the necessary base procedures now. Maintenance for the city, cleaning all complex optics and electronics ensures total functionality despite the harsh, complex urban operating environment always. Analyzing the urban shot, the effects of glass and obstacles on projectile flight provide essential data for future, necessary, complex urban engagements always. Reporting on enemy urban TTPs, providing the critical field intelligence necessary to inform and prepare future friendly forces operating within the complex city environment now. Maintaining immediate readiness, ensuring the complex urban kit is fully resupplied for the next rapid deployment to any urban operational area always.
Recovery is tactical. Ensuring the body rapidly recovers from the extreme urban mission is vital for maintaining the high, necessary operational tempo always.
Mental rehearsal of the low-light shot. Visualizing the complex thermal signature ensures flawless execution when the actual opportunity arises now.
Testing new technology, ensuring the new camouflage material provides absolutely reliable counter-thermal detection for future, complex, low-light engagements always.
Training for the critical shot. Mastering the complex target discrimination under intense stress is essential for mission success and saving the innocent always.
New joint mission brief received, the focus shifts instantly, the hunter begins the complex analytical process for the next specialized, necessary operational phase always.
Planning the joint operation, selecting the most effective, coordinated overwatch is crucial for achieving the necessary, decisive shot while minimizing risk always.
Adapting the loadout for coalition, ensuring seamless, complex communication and operational flow is vital for successful mission execution with international partners always. Final weapon readiness. The rifle must be absolutely perfect for the complex, high-stakes international engagement where flawless execution is mandatory for success always.
Team readiness confirmed. The silent understanding between the complex joint team is the foundation of their absolute, unwavering operational success always.
Insertion for the joint operation, heading toward the complex shared objective. The Apex Hunter focuses on the necessary final stage of the demanding operational deployment now. Analyzing the new terrain, visualizing the infiltration routes and necessary complex concealment options for the demanding joint operational mission always.
Joint infiltration underway, silent communication and shared movement techniques are paramount for the necessary operational success within the complex, unknown environment always.
Joint hide established, positioning the weapon for the complex team engagement requires precise coordination and necessary, absolute focus on the objective now.
Complex final calculation, factoring in all environmental variables ensures the long-range joint shot remains absolutely true to the precise, necessary objective always.
Received. The hunter prepares for the very complex transition to the final, controlled, lethal execution now.
Erasing all evidence, the joint hide is completely cleared, leaving absolutely no trace of the brief, deadly, necessary presence in the unsuspecting operational area always.
Joint exfiltration underway. Coordinated movement ensures the complex team maintains total concealment during the entire necessary operational departure always. Battling exhaustion, enduring the complex physical tax, the hunter maintains the relentless, steady pace toward the final coordinated joint pickup always.
Joint extraction signal confirmed. The helicopter descends. The complex operational phase now nearing its successful, necessary conclusion with the team always.
The operational area fades below. The complex mission is complete. The hunter prepares for the necessary maintenance and detailed joint debriefing phase now.
Immediate post-mission maintenance, rapidly addressing the effects of the complex environment is vital for preserving the long-term, absolute accuracy of the precision weapon always.
Back at the main base, transitioning from the joint field operation to the security protocols, adhering strictly to the necessary base procedures now.
Deep maintenance for all environments. Every internal component is rigorously checked and prepared to ensure future operational function always.
Analyzing the joint shot, the success of complex coordination and shared execution provides essential data for future international engagements always. Reporting on shared intelligence, providing the critical field insights necessary to inform and prepare all future friendly forces operating within the complex joint environment always. Maintaining absolute readiness, ensuring all complex kits are fully resupplied for the next rapid deployment to any demanding operational area always.
Total recovery is tactical. Ensuring the body is perfectly restored from the extreme complex mission is vital for maintaining the high operational tempo always. Mental rehearsal of the unexpected. Visualizing the complex scenarios ensures flawless execution when the surprising, immediate, critical threat arises now.
Powering the mission, ensuring all complex electronic systems have absolutely reliable, maximum battery life is critical for extended field operational success always.
Training for ethical execution. Mastering the complex decision-making under stress is essential for mission success and upholding the necessary moral integrity always.
Waiting the next mission, the hunter is a weapon in reserve, perfectly calibrated, ready for the immediate deployment to the next critical, necessary task always.
Maintaining the discipline, the time between missions is spent refining knowledge, ensuring the mind remains sharp and fully prepared for the next deployment always.
Observing the environment, constantly studying the complex external factors ensures the hunter is always ready to calculate the necessary complex ballistic solution always. Vigilance is constant. Protecting the base, the hunter ensures the operational sanctuary remains secure and completely uncompromised by any threat always.
Mission archive complete. The
The detailed report closes the chapter. The Apex Hunter is now ready for the immediate assignment of the next
The cycle repeats. The hunter remains the unseen edge, forever ready to maintain the silent vigil, ensuring security always.